So I'm currently in Iceland, hiking with some friends. They went out to take some pictures. I went to sleep, or that was the plan, because even though it looks like daylight, um, it's always daylight here, at least this time of year. Um, Basically, it never gets darker than that, unless it's super overcast. So, I got the urge to talk about something I realized today. Been thinking a lot about blind spot functions, which is your seventh function. It's your third function inverted. So if you're ENTJ, you have SE in third. Your blind spot is your SI function. And the one in particular that I was thinking about is the types that have any in their blind spot, which is ISTP and ISFP. So extrovert intuition, basically the consideration of what if, what can be, as C.S. Joseph likes to say it, the metaphysical. And to them, it's the blind spot, so it basically doesn't exist. And I was thinking a lot about this because I have an ISTP friend who is struggling a lot. Well, I mean, I don't know the full story, but as I see it from the outside, I know for sure he's struggling, not struggling with faith, he's an atheist, straight out. But this is causing struggle in his life, and struggle with purpose, meaning, satisfaction, fulfillment, and of course, this spreads to relationships and beyond. And I just realized whoa, he is too certain that God does not exist and is unwilling to consider the what if possibilities. He hasn't considered all information. I know that for sure. Sure, he's done a bunch of psychedelics. He was pretty well educated. He's an intelligent guy. I've known him for a while. Took AP classes and beyond. Doesn't mean you're smart. I had absolute morons in my AP classes. I was an absolute moron as well. But just a bunch of indicators showing that he has the capacity for thought and reason. But being ISTP, he's very TI dominant, super logical, SE, very in tune with the actual world, physical reality. And then NE and blind spot just makes him basically completely unaware of the what if of things, what's possible. And so I was thinking about all this, and I was talking to him previously over the past few months, and I was giving him some ideas. I actually feel, being INTP, I was using my NE parent to offer him alternative perspectives. I was like, have you thought about this? What about this? What about this? And basically, I wasn't telling him to believe one thing or another. I was just telling him you don't know everything. There are perspectives you haven't considered. There are things which are out there in the universe which haven't been crystallized in academic, scientific, empirical form. It's out there, and it's in his blind spot. He's not ignoring it. He's not actively thinking it's impossible or stupid. It just doesn't cross his mind. It's something that he's just not aware of. It's literally a blind spot. And it affects something pretty major in everybody's life, which is your belief in God. So I've been kind of rambling a lot, but I just thought it was interesting and wanted to talk a bit about how a blind spot can have a serious impact on your life. And if you don't have others who can spot that for you and help you work through it or show you what you're missing, it can lead to some serious problems. So be aware of your blind spots. For me, it's SE. Honestly, I would say my SE, when I actively use it, I have to actively use it, but I can be pretty savage. But otherwise, I think it's completely unnecessary. Most times ridiculous when I see people being all alpha with SE. That isn't all of SE, but they're being super brutish with it. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Chill, just stop. And you see all SE dudes, when they're in each other's presence, they go absolutely nuts. They become apes, they become chimpanzees. And I'm just like, bro, are you serious? And I have to break them apart and all that. But there's a lot SE offers real-time control, and I do think it's awesome. A lot of what Sherlock Holmes does, I'm not claiming he's one type or another, but he goes in, he observes the environment, he notes all the details, everything on a physical level, sensory, and from that, and that's part of what he uses to solve the crime. So it's awesome, and just being able to act real time, without processing things on a cognitive level, or like upper cognitive layers, is awesome. But it's just something I'm not always in tune with, and so I think it's good for me to go and find some SE friends, and I have some, and that's awesome, and I want to keep working on that. So that was a lot about me, but back to this ICP guy, pointing out things he might be missing can be very, very useful for him, especially with something like God, which affects, the way he's going to live his entire life, and how it'll affect all his relationships, what he chooses to do. So I would say, be aware of your blind spots, work on them, spot them in others, point them out, and show them how you can help and what they're missing. And we'll all just be a little bit better. Thanks for listening. I'm going to just show you a bit more of Iceland. I kind of have my shoes off, but there's an awesome river. But I'm gonna stick my foot out there. Also, I don't have my contacts in, so I'm blind as a bat. There it is. Isn't that nice? Alright, thanks for watching. I'm fresh to videos, so appreciate any constructive criticism. Straight up criticism, go ahead, roast me. Probably need it, And hope you all have a great day. And if you have any comments on this, feel free to post, feel free to message me. I love this stuff, think about it all the time, and I'd love to engage in it some more. Have a great day.